All right, folks, here we are. We are live from Teddy Bridgewater Field with semifinal number 2. One half of the championship has been decided. It's T3M heading to the championship. They take on the winner of the 7th seed, Reapers Elite. I'll fix their name on the scoreboard. And BTF. I put Elite Reapers rather than Reapers Elite. Reapers Elite, the 7th seed coming into this one. And nice start for BTF. Again, I will get the name on the scoreboard fixed. It's Reapers Elite, not Elite Reapers. Let me see if I can do that now in between their huddles because the whole team runs over to the sideline. Here we go. Thank you to all the sponsors. And here we go. Number 22 hands off to the 10. There's the pass. And nice little gain picked up by BTF. Again, BTF's game plan, they like running that jet motion, handing it off, and then kind of running it. Basically, it's an RPO, but they're using the jet motion rather than the typical RPO of read, and then the quarterback has the opportunity. They're sending someone in motion, and whoever they send in motion, they have that option whether or not to go downfield or tuck it and run. Number 22 is now the read player. Looking, fires backwards across to number 10, a double pass. Incomplete. Bring up 3rd down here. And BTF, this time they didn't use the motion. Number 22 fires, incomplete. Great job by the defender to get her hands in between the receiver's hands and do just enough to knock it out. So this is 3rd down. I apologize for the camera going sideways. BTF with 3rd down here. Can the Reapers Elite defense make something happen? And they give it off to number 22. Number 22's thinking about it, throws it, and had a wide open receiver, just not able to connect with her. And BTF is going to punt this football away. Reapers Elite, again, they made it to the semifinals as the 7th seed. And go the little reverse handoff. Up through the middle. She's got all sorts of room to run. Down the sideline. The 2nd punt return touchdown of the weekend. The second time we've seen it this weekend. This time with thrown with a little shimmy in it. Goes on the reverse, cuts up field. And Reaper's Elite draws first blood. Are you kidding me? How many times have we seen someone try to do something similar to that and it's failed this weekend? Well, they pull it out in the semifinal and jump on top 6-0, pending the extra point. Fires, and number 22 comes and knocks that one out. So Reaper's Elite says their offense doesn't even have to touch the field. Special teams will do the work. Punt, return, touchdown. And just like that, BTF is down 6-0. Again, thank you to all the sponsors and partners who have helped make this weekend happen. Number 22 is the quarterback. She's going to call for it herself. And she'll get sacked. And right now, Reaper's Elite are on fire. Defense hustling on all cylinders, and special teams making things happen. We're working with them. I'm a Brevard Sports Network. I believe Varsity Sports Nation might be, yes. Absolutely, absolutely. Octavius McCullough, I got someone here who says he's a big fan of your work of Varsity Sports Nation. And that pass incomplete, nearly intercepted. And right now the defense for Reaper's Elite is absolutely stepping up. There's a penalty on the play. Huh? Unfortunately not, just because they paid a lot of money. And there's nearly tipped and almost another near interception. That one went through the hands of a BTF player. And Reaper's Elite, again, nearly had themselves. That's the second time this drive they've nearly had an interception. There's a snap. Number 22 rolling. Now she's going to tuck it and run. And she will get out of bounds. And right now that Reaper's sideline is fired up. They have all the energy right now. Look, I'm not saying BTF isn't making plays. They are. But right now, all the momentum is sitting on their Reaper sideline. as she awaits. Now she steps up, fires over the middle, and incomplete. I got to wait for the referee to signal it down. So I do believe this is third down for BTF. BTF had to rush a player back on the field. Number 22, rolling. Now she's going to roll the opposite way. Wide open receiver. Incomplete, not able to bring the pass in. Third down and long here. Number 22 looking, stops, fires, going for it all. Incomplete. Thrown into double coverage. Defense doing what they need to do, and it's going to be fourth down for BTF. There was a collision there between athletes. But so BTF will punt for the second time today. And that's a nice line drive punt. No reverse this time. Down the middle. And flag pulled. I thought we almost had special forces yet again. So now for the first time today, we will see the Reapers, or first time this game, we will see the Reapers Elite offense come on out and grace us with their presence. Here we go. Snap fires, incomplete. And that pass falls short. And right now, the Reapers are not keeping anyone back to block. They're sending everyone out on a route. It's going to bring up third down here for Reapers Elite. And number 22 just goes in. So right now, BTF is realizing there's no one blocked for the quarterback, so they're sending two rushers and forcing the quarterback to have to get it out. So this is going to be a punt. And that's going to be a nice bounce. And there's, wait, so they're saying no flag pull. They're not calling the flag pull. And so the reason they're going to that spot is, well, they said the lateral happened. The lateral happened before the flagpole is what the refs are saying there. So are we at halftime, or are we? All right, so we are at halftime, and I'm going to take a break. Again, thank you to the sponsors who will be floating across your screen. The winner of this game will take on T3M in the championship game right here in the Battle in the Gardens, live from Teddy Bridgewater Field. Second half gets started. Reapers Elite will have the ball to start the second half. Quarterback calls for the snap. Fires, it's caught. And that'll be a nice gain of about 5 or 6 yards there here on first down. And Reapers Elite missing someone on offense that runs someone on late. Rolling right, fires, caught. Did she catch it in bounds is the question. Yes, the referee says yes. She catches in bounds, and that's going to be a first down. There's a snap. Pumps, fires over the middle. Nearly caught. Tip drill at work. It's going to bring up third down here. Or actually second down, second down. Serving fires. Incomplete. That was a floater, kind of hoping a receiver would get to the spot. They got to get it to the 40-yard line here. And right now, both sidelines are live. Reapers sideline trying to power their offense here. And look at that little dump off to the back. And number 13 gets her flag pulled. This one's going to be... They're going to punt this one. And number 22 with the catch on the return. Here she comes, and she lateraled it. Number 22 ran into somebody. See if I can catch it on my delay. Gets up and walking it off under her own power. So she so number 22 evidently and BTF Wait a minute. Hold on. There is all sorts of what. Whistles were clearly blown to blow the play dead. Right now what's going on, the Reapers are arguing because the coach had to come on the field to check on number 22. By rules of football, she should have to be on the sideline for one play. At least that's always the way I've understood. If a coach had to come on the field and check on you, number 22 should be on the sideline, which then, okay, evidently not. So I don't know what the official ruling is, but number 22 stays on the field, and there was all sorts of confusion in that play. Was doomed from the start. Second down. So second down here for BTF. Looking, fires, and flag pull. And right now that Reaper's elite defense continuing to make plays here. That's going to bring up third down now for BTF. Winner advances to the championship to face T3M. I'll tell you what, that T3M team, they're really good. So whichever team makes it out of this scrappy game, they got their work cut out for them. And number 22 is going to take it. Looks to fire deep downfield. Got a wide open receiver. Incomplete. And it's 4th and 18 now. 4th down here for BTF. And BTF is going to punt this football. Again, so far the only point scored was on a punt return. That punt nearly came up blocked. And they're going to drop the football, and that will... So now it's going to bring the Reapers offense on the field, and the Reapers offense hasn't been able to get much of anything going. They're keeping nobody back. They're keeping one person as of last drive to block, but BTF is sending 2 rushers. I think the ref said there's 11 minutes left to go. Snap. Fires. And I think the pass might have been intended for me up here. Sends the person in motion. Now she's going to roll right. Fires. Not able to come up with the catch. And right now, Reapers elite. As good as their defense is playing, unfortunately their offense has not been able to generate a lot of big plays. Rolls out, fires, caught. So that's going to be 4th down, and we will see the punting unit come out for. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching on the YouTube live stream and on the Facebook live stream. And there's a block punt. The punt came off the foot wrong, and that's the first block punt we've seen this weekend. And could that be the breath of life for BTF? Here we go. Sends and they use back to that jet sweep motion. Number 22 on the double pass. Looking, and she'll be sacked in the backfield. And once again, the Reapers' elite defense keeping them in this game. They have a lead to protect 6-0. That 6 points came on a reverse punt return. Number 22 looking back, and she's going to drop the football. And it's going to be I believe this is 4th down here for BTF. Check that. 3rd down. Third down here for BTF as they're running out of opportunities here to make things happen. Fires, nearly intercepted. Number 12 nearly had that one. And I'll say this for number 22 on BFT. I admire her warrior mentality. She's played on 2 teams all weekend, BFT and the A. So she's been playing double the games of almost everybody else. And here's number 9 on the reverse. So they called the design reverse. And right now, if you're Reapers Elite, you want to try to keep the clock moving at all costs. If you have any run plays, some might want to call 1 or 2 of them just to keep the clock moving. And that ball overthrown. Timeout called. Again, I'd like to thank the following sponsors: G2W Sports, Aiden's Lemonade, Ian's Remix, and She Connects, Sister to Sister. But I'd also like to thank everyone who's been watching on all of the live streams, whether you tuned in for one game or you've tuned in for, at this point, we're on game 23 or 24. Reapers trying to get something going on offense to, again, just keep the clock moving, if anything. Fires deep downfield and incomplete. Thrown into double coverage. Timeout called. So here's, I guess my question is, if it's an incomplete pass and an incomplete pass stops the clock, why would you call a timeout? Oh, okay. Ref, can I get a time check, please? Thank you. 3:33 left to go here in this one. Reapers Elite 6-0. So, I mean, if you're Reapers Elite, if you have any run plays, those might be helpful. Again, you want this clock to keep going. Fires caught, and there's a nice completion, and once again, that will keep the clock running. 4th down, though, so big decision time. Do they punt it or do they go for it? Fourth and about a yard. This is an interesting discussion being had. And right now, BTF stacks the line. And the flag was pulled. Where was the ball when the flag was pulled? Where are they going to spot her? Going to say turnover on downs. But I believe the clock still is running, so. And the play's blown dead. Here we go, BTF. Fires caught. Number 22 gets her flag pulled. This will be 2nd down here for BTF. Clock is winding. And that pass incomplete. That's going to stop the clock. And here we go. BTF. They've got limited opportunities here to make something happen. That's an incomplete pass. Again, the winner of this game advances to the championship to face T3M. BTF and another penalty. Penalty on the Reapers. What I'm thinking the penalty is, I'm thinking that they're coming too early into the neutral zone. But yeah, I mean, yesterday they were using the cones. And number 22 fires deep downfield, incomplete. And it's 4th down now. You got to figure if the Reapers can get a stop here, they should have enough time to milk the clock. I don't know how much time is left, but there can't be much. There's the snap, number 22. Gets behind her blockers, tries to turn the corner. And where does that ball spotted? And that's the game. The Reapers defense comes up big in the semifinal game. The difference maker, a reverse on the punt return, and that made it 6-0 for the Reapers Elite. The 7th seed has advanced to a championship, but now they're going to take on the number 1 seed, T3M. We'll be right back with the final championship broadcast right here in the Battle in the Gardens.